Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, and today is a very special day, and it is the day that I decide which team I'm going to be driving for in F1 24 career mode. And so I've already narrowed it down to 3 teams: Alpine, RB, and Kick Sauber, all 3 teams that I think I can do a lot of good in, but my decision will eventually be Visa Cash App RB. So I am announcing it now. I will be driving for Visa Cash App RB, replacing Daniel Ricciardo. He's been struggling this season, and we're going to see if we can take it to Yuki Tsunoda and become the team leader at that team. So let's get right into it.
Okay mate, we've done millions of miles in the simulator pre-season, but this is where we get the real data from the real car on the real racetrack. So as many miles as you can get done consistently over these sessions, the happier we're going to be.
So then the stage is set. We are going to get onto track right away and try to get some laps on the board to try to find where the grip is with this new Visa Cash App RB car. Very different from the car that we drove last season in career mode, which was the Ferrari, but it is so crucial to quickly get on the pace, and I know that Yuki Tsunoda will immediately be on the pace. We have to match him, at least get close to him in this early stages of this test session, and then in the first race we need to be pretty close to Yuki to set a benchmark for the rest of the season, because that #1 spot will go pretty quickly. But anyway, here was my fastest lap of the session, and it came pretty late on, not quite nighttime, but sort of in that tricky window where it's sort of hard to see your braking points and measure how far you are away from the corner. But nonetheless, we're heading through the right-hander, and we're already 3.5 tenths up on Yuki Tsunoda's time through the first sector as we managed to keep it within bounds of the racetrack, and this is a very solid lap. We have a full setup going here. A bit more of a top speed setup. I think we're pretty decent in the corners right now. We're already at a pretty good benchmark as we now head into the trickiest section of the track, the turn 9, and into the apex of turn 10, and we have hit that apex beautifully. Try to get on the power as early as we can. We lost a couple attempts with wheel spin there on the exit, so we might be down on the fastest lap. Spot our braking point around the 50-meter board. Try to extend on the outside, bring it back to the left-hand side, and try to put as little steering movement as you can, the flat-out right-hander, and into the tricky braking zone of the next corner. And we try to get a good exit here, and that exit is so crucial for the back straight, all the way down the straight, and into that DRS detection zone. Try to spot our braking point, brake as late as we can, and swing and carry as much speed as we can on the exit, and get a good exit for this final stretch to the line. And let's see what time it is, and it is good enough for P5, and that is not bad for a first flying lap in that new car. Ooh, and Russell has a bit of a squirm on the exit there on his latest flying lap as we ride on board with the Mercedes driver through the quick middle sector here. And I'll tell you why I picked Visa Cash App RB as my team for this year, and it's because I built that car out of clay, and I sort of have like a connection to that team, and it just felt right that, you know, building that car, might as well drive that car in career mode. And yeah, there's no getting around it. Stupid name, but one of the most beautiful liveries I've ever seen. And yeah, there's no getting around that fact. As for next season, well, we don't even know if I'll even do another season after the first season, because I'm notorious for being very inconsistent with my posting. But if I do go to season 2, well, Red Bull's an option. If a seat opens up there, Sergio Perez leaves that team. Mercedes is another option for me, potentially going to replace Lewis Hamilton after he's going to Ferrari for next year. Or maybe I try to rise Alpine back up to their former glory. Who knows? Whatever's in store for this next season, make sure you don't miss it. Hit that like and subscribe button. And as always, I've been Chicanery. Goodbye.